Yeah. Dance, dance. Whoa. Ooh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Left 4 Dead 2, released on November 17th, 2009, is the sequel to the heavily beloved Valve game Left 4 Dead, released exactly 1 year after the original. The game is known for its 4-player co-op and its range of zombies within the game, named the Infected. The game has its normal Infected, being your average type of zombie, but when the game really shines is with its special Infected, with iconic special Infected such as the Tank, the Boomer, and the Jockey. Chances are you have seen Left 4 Dead 2 and watched people play it or have played it yourself. One thing you will always notice when playing the game or watching the game is the absence of one thing: fear. Left 4 Dead is more funny and exciting than it is scary, because when playing with friends you have a goofy time with the boys just killing zombies. Not to mention the number of mods within the game that are iconic, whether it being the endless amount of Minecraft mods and, well, the also endless amount of anime mods. Even when playing the game with just yourself and a bot team, it never seems to delve into what most people would call scary. Even the user-defined tags don't even define this game as such. But with a game that's centered around the idea of zombies, which comes from the horror genre, it is not defined as such, which surprised me. See, I remember going to GameStop when I was younger and seeing the box art for Left 4 Dead 2 for the Xbox 360. And well, to put it lightly, I pooped my pants in fear of what I was looking at. With a torn up hand on the cover and the dingy yellow lighting it had, I felt like if I were to touch this game, then I would probably be scarred for life. So I asked my dad to buy Lego Indiana Jones instead. Skip to so-and-so years later and I realized that Left 4 Dead 2 was just not that scary whatsoever when I watched Vanoss Gaming play Left 4 Dead 2 with Five Nights at Freddy's and Minecraft mods. So what I wanted to do was figure out how to make this game feel more like a horror experience. I thought that maybe I would add mods to enhance the horror experience, but there was just too much comfort in knowing that your teammates, even when they are just bots, are still there to have your back. But I realized there was something that I was looking for right within the game itself. In Left 4 Dead 2, there are mutations. Mutations are special game modes that change up Left 4 Dead 2's original gameplay. There are 30 different base mutations and more fan-made ones on the workshop, with mutations such as Chainsaw Massacre, which gives you a chainsaw to start off with, and Unlimited Fuel, or Four Swordsmen, which gives the players katanas and only katanas for the whole game. But the one that I found that piqued my interest was Last Man on Earth, which is described as this. You will play by yourself without survivor bots to back you up. Only special infected will spawn. If you get incapacitated from a special infected which grabbed you, you will automatically revive yourself, but your vision will be black and white, which means if you do not heal, you will be killed if you go down again. Not only did this sound terrifying, but hard as hell. Also, this game mode is mainly known for the speedruns that people have done on it, which are impressive in my opinion, and I say that because not only am I bad at Left 4 Dead 2, but I'm also scared of everything. Stupid, 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 stupid. Oh my! With that, I gave it a chance. I wanted to see if it could actually be scary. The first thing I noticed when playing was this, that it was hard. And I mean really hard, for me at least. I had to go from hard mode to normal mode, all the way to Weenie Hut Junior mode, and play like that. Because every time I would start up the first mission, it would end up like this. You gotta be kidding me, oh my god. Okay, alrighty. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Bro, let me reload, please. Even with the instant revive, I still found myself getting ganged up on and jumped every 5 seconds. Even with the lack of normal infected, the special infected by themselves are a terror and are relentless in their pursuit of you. And when every single infected encounter is a special one, it makes it so you have to be on guard at all times. So then I started playing on easy mode. Don't judge me. Even with it being on easy mode, it didn't stop the special infected from being the death of me. The second thing I noticed was how bizarre it was not having teammates. Either bots or friends to play with when playing, and I felt like it was so empty. It was lonely. On top of that, when playing as any character, they will just yell out or talk to, well, no one.
I don't know which way. Through here, I think. Look out! Damn it!
Evac's up ahead. Poor food court never stood a chance.
It was odd, because the characters you play obviously do not recognize that there is no one else there, but keep saying things. It's almost as if the character you play is losing their mind and can't register that there's nobody to help them or back them up, which I find to be terrifying. Or it can be funny to some, because, well, they are yelling out into the void.
If I see a zombie running at me with a sample tray, I ain't shooting it.
You also notice a lot more about the sound design of Left 4 Dead 2, when there isn't 4 people yelling in a lobby, or talking about the tank spawning.
I ever tell you about the time Keith tried to deep fry a turkey? Third-degree burns over 90% of his body. His body... Get him up! Get him up! Get him up!
The game can get eerily quiet, especially in sections like the mall section, where you'll be walking in dead silence before... It puts you on edge, because instead of 4 sets of eyes on where an infected will come from, it's just you, and you have to do 360s to find out where they are coming from. The music only really comes on when the tank spawns, or one of the infected is latched to you, and it makes what is happening a whole lot more terrifying. I felt like most of my deaths came from just not knowing where the infected was. I hear something, but I don't know where it's coming from. The only indicator for the most part are the screams that come out from the distance and the spawn cues. You really only see 2 to 3 infected at a time, but it's scary because you don't know where they're going to show up from. The most terrifying scream in my opinion is that of the charger. Its scream puts me on edge every time I hear it. Oh, bro, go away. Oh my god, I'm getting flashbanged. The sound is one thing, but I would say visually being chased by one of these infected by yourself is adrenaline pumping hell. I'm over here running for my life from like 2 to 3 different infected, and they have no sense of personal space.
Step off! Step out! Shit! They jumping me! They jumping me! Save your boy!
I would say it's more terrifying not when you're getting chased, but walking around tight corridors and turning corners, because you never really know how much space you have between you and the infected that's screaming in the distance.
Up that escalator.
The hunter being the main culprit that would take the opportunity to jump on me when I'm just trying to take a leisurely stroll. The only time I feel like I am somewhat safe or not as scared is when I'm playing on chapters that involve being out in the open and it's daytime. Most of the parish was a breeze because I felt better even with the infected around, but even then, still felt this uneasiness. But with campaigns like No Mercy, with chapters like the sewer section, and Blood Harvest in the woods chapter, is when I was at the peak of my fear, with not knowing what was going to come from behind the trees or hearing the screams far off in the woods. The levels become a whole lot more unsettling when it's just you and an empty world filled with just infected. Overall, I feel like this mutation mode gave me the experience that I was expecting when I first saw that box art as a kid. I think if you're looking for a challenge and scarier experience within Left 4 Dead 2, when none of your friends are online or just don't want to play, then try this mutation, or even throw some mods on that enhance the horror experience. Hey, do you want to play Left 4 Dead 2?